Got to ask, the other big news, obviously you winning GQ 2018 Sportsperson of the Year. What was that like for you? Did you ever see that coming? I imagine.
Oh,
do you think something like this kind of, you know, opens things up for MMA's growth here in Australia, you know, having you as the face?
Definitely. I think the fact that MMA, Australian MMA, has managed to break into that market is huge for the sport. Huge for the sport and for the athletes. So, yeah, I can only see bigger things coming now with that we have shared company with the likes of GQ Australia.
It was very good, and obviously, being GQ Man of the Year, has it changed your preparation style before?
Man of the Year.
Well, I mean, Sportsman of the Year, but GQ's there. When you walk out, do you have to get the mirror out, make sure that the outfit is good? You have a title now.
Well, so hold on.
At the GQ title.
Okay, so
there are people out there. They expect
so
to see
do I need to make make a more effort on how I'm dressed and stuff like that?
Well, you know, people, the GQ people, when they see you on the street, you get paparazzi taking photos of you for Women's Weekly, Women's Day, you know.
That doesn't happen, but I'll take
photos of you.
I'll let you in a little secret. My wife dresses me from head to toe. So...
Well, she does a great job. That's all we're going to say about that.
That's what you need. You need a woman. Our girlfriends do the exact same thing. Yeah. I was going to say, Dana White, when he introduced you, he kind of like made a bit of a joke about, you know, he's a great fighter, doesn't like doing a whole lot of media. You've always been fantastic to us, but I guess, and you're a calculated...
I think that media comment was miscommunication. Someone told Dana White that I don't do PR or I'm not easy to work with, and that's bullshit. I've done every PR, every media event they've put up to me. The big thing is though, they get the shits when I say, sorry, I can't make it, I have training at this time. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to fight? Or do you want me to do this? Like, work around me a little bit. There's just a miscommunication, that's all.
Do you feel like that's kind of a common misunderstanding that a lot of fighters have? Because we've seen guys like Conor McGregor. Yeah. UFC 200, very famous moment. They wanted him to come down to a press conference and he was like, I'm fighting Nate Diaz, it's a big rematch, I can't make it.
No, it depends. You know, there's a fine line, and I don't know anything about running the company of UFC. That's not my specialty. All I do know is that I need to train in order to win fights. UFC want me to win fights. So if you want me to do PR, let's work together. Let's work around it. Try to fit in around my times, please. I've always been willing to talk to you guys and
absolutely.
And
sometimes I text you in the middle of the night
and do all sorts of media stuff. I've never said no or turned down a media event unless it clashes hard with a session I cannot miss. So yeah, it's part of the job. I think it's just got to be a healthy balance, you know.
Well, look, as we wrap up, because you're a busy guy and we want you to enjoy a sunny day here in Adelaide, what is your prediction for this fight with Kelvin Gastelum? I mean, it's pretty early out and you'll probably spend a bit more time thinking about this fight, but you have been around him at the Tough House. You have thought about this fight for a little bit. Is there an outcome that kind of stands out to you that goes down Rod Laver in February?
I think he's a very good opponent. I think he's a very tough guy, very strong opponent. He's got a lot of skill sets, but I think I'm going to starch him. I'm bringing a lot of weapons and a lot of heat to this fight. I've had a lot of time to prepare, and yeah, you know, I'm on home soil. I have the home ground advantage. So I look forward to, you know, just putting that heat on him.